And now, your San Diego starting lineup. At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 13, Keegan Murray. Starting at point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 17, Dennis Schroeder. Starting at the other guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 0, Malik Monk. The other forward position, 6 feet 10 inches, number 10, Michael Porter. Starting at center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 34, Shaquille O'Neal. The head coach of your home team, your San Diego Starters.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The post pairing, Johnson along with Porzingis. The backcourt guards are Young and Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in at the small forward position. And for San Diego, we've got Murray. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. And this early in the season break, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about themselves, right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
Now here's Murray. And a wide open look for Porter. Another shot. And Shaq puts it in.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Murray outside. Pass to Porter. To the left wing. Schroeder dishes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Buries it from three-point range.
And such a sharp shooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Goes up on the block, and that's good for 2. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Young against Schroeder. Pass to Porter. Schroeder passes to Murray. Clock at 6. Another 3 for San Diego.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And Young kicks to Daniels. Here's Porzingis. Johnson, the pass to Young. Back to Johnson. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Daniels, no good. San Diego, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Schroeder passes to O'Neal. Porzingis with the steal. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Schroeder passes to Porter. And here is Monk. Pass to O'Neal. Porter outside. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He is a big factor. All right, Johns, thanks for the update.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. And they trust him to finish that alley-oop.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Shea. Back to Young. Shoots over Schroeder. Johnson wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5 points so far. San Diego, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Now here's Murray. San Diego moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. It's Porter outside. That one doesn't go.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And Shea, the bucket on the assist from Young. Shea's got his second bucket of the game to go. San Diego is on 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Shaq. Shoot from the right block. Rebound Atlanta. And they're starting off the season playing San Diego here.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
It's time to see which teams made the adjustments that can give them the edge. Some conference pride at stake here, too.
Connects from three-point range.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Shaq. Murray against Johnson. Schroeder, right side. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Porzingis, that's a 2. Porter pulls it in. San Diego trails by 5. Here's Schroeder, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And that one's good by Porter.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Now Young shoots the 3, and Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. Murray, good, and a nice assist from Porter. Murray's got it all tied up now for San Diego.
And Murray knows how to execute inside. You cannot give him these opportunities.
Shea sets the screen for Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Johnson. Davis is checked in for San Diego. Ellis comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And Johnson drops them both. San Diego, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Ellis against Young. Here's O'Neal. Right through the D for the layup. Shaq's got 8.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pass to Porzingis. Tries the spin move. And that's a foul called on Keon Ellis.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Daniels with it. Still scoreless. Porzingis with a screen on Monk. 4 on the clock. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
Pass to Shaq. O'Neal is double. And the dunk by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
Atlanta's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. So we're talking about Dyson Daniels here, Greg. Just how incredible a defender is this kid?
I mean, last season he came in second in terms of voting for Defensive Player of the Year, led the league in steals, and this young man's just getting started. Figures to be a problem for a long time.
Monk outside. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. San Diego is on 4 of 6 from long range here early on. Outside, Porter trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. In the corner, it's Monk. Fires the three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Shoots from 14. Goes up to the stripe. Second chance shot. And Ellis with the block. Porter with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Johnson with a screen on Porter. Daniels passes to Johnson. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
2 minutes.
Monk, the pass to Porter. It's Davis on the wing. Guarded by Risache. Outside, Porter for the three. Offensive rebound. Here's Shaq. And he banks in the layup. O'Neal's got 12.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And your breaker history.
San Diego with some changes. Sharks checked in for Davis, and it's Doug McDermott in for Porter. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Newell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches from deep. It's hauled in by San Diego. Ellis outside to the middle. Here's Shaq. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Newell. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Diego.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points. Well, sending Shaq to the line here is on paper the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
Here's Buffkin. Now, here's Okongwu. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And they're able to recover. Here's Buffkin. The Hawks again can't hit.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Ellis. Now here's Shaq. Covered by Okongwu. O'Neal is double. McDermott, no one around him. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Newell, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And so it's San Diego bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Hey, guys, what's your take on San Diego so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Newell out there with Okongwu. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Krejci in at the 3, the small forward. Porter passes to Murray. Back to Porter. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him. Pulls up on the wing. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Krejci. Pass to Buffkin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Takes the 13-footer. Bucket is good. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
Now Okongwu. Pass to Buffkin. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Just his first attempt. Here's Murray. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Krejci. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by San Diego. They host the Clippers after this game, and that will be the middle game of this three-game homestand. Pass to Porter, swiped it away, and they're pushing it up. Here's Newell. Hawks passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Ring shot on the way. Dunn misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Clifford. And so it looks like San Diego will retain possession here. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Tyson Daniels on top. The 4th spot held by Chris Dunn.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Shea. Porter, no luck.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Back to Shea. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Shea's got 8.
A true highlight of Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Pass to Murray. Here's Clifford. Ellis outside. Fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Ellis has got the lead back up to 7 now for San Diego.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Three-pointer, Daniels. And the Hawks with another 3.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Porter, bounce pass. Wide open look here for Murray. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Young, here we go. Here's Shea. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
That's his 2nd triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams deciding to change it up. And just who is providing all the playmaking here tonight? Let's look at the breakdown between the front and back court for the Hawks.
And their guards are taking on the majority of the passing and assisting for the team. Just as you might expect, the bigs doing their part by getting to good spots inside and making themselves available.
Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Johnson kicks to Daniels. Young left side. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. San Diego leading by 3. Under passes to O'Neal. Now Davis. And so it looks like San Diego will retain possession here.
And taking a look at some stats here for Daniels. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points per game. Just over 3 steals and 6 rebounds. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, You have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Johnson from outside. Rebound by Murray.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Shaq kicks it over to Schroeder. Davis surveying the floor. Over Johnson. And it's Davis missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
San Diego is on 1-2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter so far.
Very few young players play with such poise. Murray doing just enough to finish for the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Hawks making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. Here's Young. Porzingis with a screen on Schroeder. It's stolen by Schroeder. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Porzingis.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
That one is no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Daniels. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Daniels has got his second bucket tonight.
And you can tell Shaq has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
Shaq is screen on Johnson. Monk. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lob pass to Porzingis. An emphatic LU jam.
This is why you lob it Porzingis' way. Great job using his height and length.
Pass to Monk. And here's Schroeder. At the Monk. San Diego moving the ball around. On the wing, Davis. Murray outside. Pocket 6. To the paint. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Johnson outside. To the inside. Porzingis can't hit. San Diego leading by 3. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, we've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And it's Shea missing. Murray outside. Down low. O'Neal showing no mercy.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 7. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And that one's good. Shea.
3 triples for him this quarter, 4 overall.
Pass to Murray. On the wing, Monk. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Monk sets the screen for Davis. Here's O'Neal. And he hammers that one right down into the face of Jalen Johnson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Young with no one around. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And here's Schroeder. Monk, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Monk. In the corner, O'Neal with it. To the middle. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
And here is San Diego now. 3-point lead. Here's O'Neal. Rebounded by the Hawks. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Young up top. Monk defending. Young, good.
Trae Young.
Young's got 6 in the quarter.
Incredible focus from Young. He just finds ways to get it done on aggressive defense.
Monk finds Schroeder. Here's O'Neal. Guarded by Porzingis. O'Neal is double. Schroeder passes to Murray. Rebound by the Hawks. Porzingis has got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, my goodness!
Okay, that's just insane.
Woo. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
.105 left now here in the second. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Murray. Outside, Davis. O'Neal is double. Monk outside. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
And the basket is good.
Trae Young.
Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's good. Schroeder's got 6.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Schroeder passes to O'Neal. Porzingis with the block. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
61.
Thanks. I'm here with Trae Young. Trae, it was a slow start, but you guys did bounce back. What changed?
I think you're just getting back into the rhythm, getting into the action, being aggressive. I think that was the main thing. We just got to go out and compete and do what we do.
Thanks, Trae. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
What's impressed me, Ernie, is the ball movement. You need to make that extra pass to get good looks.
Assists have been key for them. I'm sure they'd like to replicate that down the stretch. And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Monk is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Keegan Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's O'Neal in at the center, filling out the middle. And so that's who Doug Christie starts the second half with.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now Porter, Monk outside. Outside Porter, on the wing Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Daniels with it, now guarded by Porter. Rizachet with it. Porzingis sets the pick for Rizachet. Lets it go with the three. Porzingis can't hit. San Diego is on downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on three. O'Neal is double. Here's Schroeder. That three off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rizachet wide open. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Schroeder looking over the floor. Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Shaq. Oh, and the dunk by Shaq.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Outside Daniel. Here's Johnson. Good, nice job down low. And that's 15 points for Jalen Johnson.
This kid, Rizachet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
On the wing, Porter. Guarded by Rizachet. Here's Schroeder. Tips it. Here's Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
In last season's numbers, show him at about an 83% clip, which is far better than most.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Young. Shoots over Schroeder. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. San Diego, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Young against Schroeder. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Back to Young. Johnson outside. Launches a 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Porter, no luck.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
The Hawks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And it's become clear what a leader Young is on this team. He senses when they need an infusion of confidence and always tries to provide it.
Pass to Porzingis. It's blocked by Shaq. Monk finds Porter. Takes it inside. That one falls. Porter's got 10 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Back to Young. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. San Diego, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Diego with some changes. Sharch comes in for Murray. And it's Doug McDermott in for Monk. Fires from 14. And Reza Shea. The bucket on the assist by Porzingis. Reza Shea's got 19 points. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Diego. A 2-point game. Shaq against Porzingis. O'Neal dishes to Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Reza Shea. Here's O'Neal. Porzingis with the block.
The ridiculous reach of Porzingis. There is no way he was letting that through.
Young. It's blocked by Shaq. Now here's Schroeder. 6 points for him. Here's Reza Shea. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Screen by O'Neal. McDermott passes to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Now here's Porter, guarded by Reza Shea. On the wing, Porter. He's got 10.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Schroeder against Young. Left side, Sharch. Outside, Porter. Sharch passes to O'Neal. O'Neal, something else inside. Wow.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Daniel. Mr. Porzingis. Here's Reza Shea. A 3-ball. And it's Shaq with the rebound. San Diego leading by 6. It's Schroeder with the drive. Count that one. Schroeder's got 8.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And your San Diego dancers.
This time, check in for Young. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Hawks second.
Ball movement was one of the keys to what they did last season. Every squad talks about teamwork. These guys backed it up.
The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Reza Shea. 19 points in the game. Outside, Porzingis, the 3. And there's the call on Reza Shea. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now, San Diego with it. They're on a 16-5 run. Schroeder passes to Porter. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Back to Porter. Over Reza Shea. They get it back. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a quick check of the stats.
Man, I couldn't even get the ball off. This is this is crazy. The way they're collapsing on Shaq is insane. Look at this. First off, Shaq beats out Porzingis from way out there to get offensive rebounds. Insane. I'm trying to go up. They got like 4. I can't get the ball off. They got 4 guys on them. It's insane. I can't get the ball off. And finally, I got a quick passing lane, and by that time, it was a 3-second violation. But that is, if this is any indication of what this season is going to be like, man. Look at this. I got 4 guys on them. Shit. Man.
Michael Porter, a very nice season for him last year. He averaged 18 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists.
And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Bounce pass from Shea. Porzingis finds Daniels. 7-foot shot. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Daniels has got 7 points. San Diego leading by 6. Pass to McDermott. Now here's Shaq. O'Neal is double. Shooter passes to Saric. Now O'Neal. Back to Saric. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Diego.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Pass to Shea. From outside, off the mark.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Saric outside. And here's Shaq, covered by Okongwu. Here's Schroeder. Hits the three-point bomb. Schroeder's got the lead up to 11 now for San Diego.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
Dunn looking over the floor. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Shaq.
It's hard trying to stay down on Porzingis' pump fake because he's so tall. You're trying to get a jump on it. That's why he's so good at getting defenders to bite.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
To the inside. O'Neal kicks to Porter. Looking to get it going. That's in. Coming off the assist from O'Neal. Porter's got 12 points in the game. The Hawks trail by 11. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Keon Ellis, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
In the lineup for San Diego, number 23, Keon Ellis.
Porzingis passes to Krejci. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That is good. And the San Diego lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Dunn.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Ellis the pass to Porter. Monk outside. Here's O'Neal. Again, San Diego.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Here's Buffkin. From 11 feet away. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Ellis the pass to Porter. Now O'Neal. Covered by Okongwu. Porter outside. Sinks the three-pointer. 15 points in the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Porzingis finds Dunn. 1:04 left here in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Fades away. Rebound by the Hawks.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
And Zoelos will bring it up for San Diego. Monk outside. O'Neal on the wing. Covered by Okongwu. Ellis, the pass to Porter. Off target from the baseline. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. San Diego ahead, up 10. And we'll be back right after this. And with three-quarter... behind us. Let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. We've got Chris Dunn. Okongwu is out there with Newell. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Krejci in at the small forward. And then Monk with the dunk.
Injecting energy into his team. That is what Malik Monk does.
The Hawks trail by 12. Young outside. Pass to Newell. Over Saric. Newell. Good.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
And here is Ellis. Here's Eubanks. Covered by Okongwu. Eubanks the pass to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Atlanta shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Here's Young. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
And I like the resourcefulness Young brings to the table, taking any shot he can create.
Pass to Saric. Monk outside. San Diego needs to get off a shot near the three-point line. It's Porter. The rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 8. Here's Krejci, guarded by Porter. Here's Krejci. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Off the strength from the big fella. Porter is used to having to power through contact.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. And that one misses. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Krejci passes to Young. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Trae Young has shown over the years he is one of the best in the league at drawing contact from defenders.
Trae Young, 1 shot.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
San Diego leading by 7. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And then Monk with the dunk.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Down low, Okongwu. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Inside, here's Eubanks, and he dunks it down.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now Ellis, pass to Monk on the wing. Porter. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now done. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
Ellis with it. Pass to Monk. Porter looking it over. Back to Monk. And it's Ellis top of the key over Young. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Monk. Monk's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Krejci. Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And that's now 20 points for Trae Young.
And this guy can light up the night with his scoring. Hard for the defense to contain Young.
Now here's Ellis. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocked away. Stolen by Ellis. Charge inside. Okongwu on it.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Young outside. Unloads from 13. Unable to get that one.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
And Malik Monk is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
To the middle, trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
And Doug Christie is called a timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And San Diego will go with a different look here. O'Neal's checked in for Eubanks. Murray comes in for Saric. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Michael Porter. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Keon Ellis. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Reza Shea finds Young. And it's off from three-point range.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Pass to Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 8th assist in the game. Now, Reza Shea. Young way outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Here's McDermott. Down low. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look at how San Diego's schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Chet Holmgren and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for that game against the Warriors, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
He hits the second from the line. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Young dishes to Johnson. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McDermott kicks it over to Schroeder. San Diego with another miss. The Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Young. Johnson outside. Now Daniels from downtown. O'Neal with the rebound. And here's Schroeder. Now McDermott. Murray outside. Here's Shaq. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And a great job keeping his eyes up. Murray will be dangerous if he can become a consistent facilitator.
At the line for San Diego, Shaquille O'Neal.
Mind the lanes.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. Here's Daniels. The quick look, no good that time. Schroeder passes to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Atlanta with the ball. Pass to Daniels. Johnson outside. And here's Daniels. Now, here is Young. Offline with his three.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
O'Neal inside. Guarded by Porzingis. Johnson rips down the board. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Young for three. O'Neal there for the rebound. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for San Diego. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. O'Neal is doubled. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Just a threat to score off the dribble. Young is crafty at assessing the defense and exploiting.
O'Neal, too much to handle down low.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Now Young. Right side Porzingis. From outside. Does not go in.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
O'Neal. Off the glass.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Diego.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Shaquille O'Neal.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Schroeder. Young's shot is off. And so Monk will bring it up for San Diego. Pass to Schroeder, now McDermott. On the wing, Murray. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And you can sense
he just wearing them down.
Players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the face.
Oh, I see you, big fella.
Can you believe that?
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh. Shoots from 14, off target. So San Diego wins it. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Shaq.
Oh, my God. Welcome back, Shaquille O'Neal. Wow. What a dominant performance, man. Man. Where do we begin with this one, this breakdown? First, look at the second chance points. How about that? Look at that. They had 0 second chance points there to Team Shaq, Team Diesel's 13. Neither bench did too much. Look at the assists, 25 to 40. Look at the offensive rebound differential. Wow. Man, Diesel just look at that, 19 dunks, man. And this is against Porzingis. Porzingis is one of the better big men that the NBA has to offer. So if he's doing this against Porzingis, what's going to happen when he goes against teams that play smaller lineups? If he's doing this against Porzingis, oh my God, man. Shaq with 51 points on 31 rebounds, 8 assists, 25 out of 35 shots. But to me, this is the big thing right here, the 8 assists, because we know because we saw in the Wilt Chamberlain series, you saw something similar. You see, and we really saw. Remember when we saw Shaq with the Lakers? That's when Shaq really became a dominant passer from the post through the Phil Jackson system, the triangle offense. Well, we're seeing it here. Because I'm running the triangle, or at least a version of it. You can see it right there. I'm running right there on the. We'll go into Shaq's package here on this highlight package. I'll diagram it, but we're running a version of the triangle with a little bit of some of the modern outside. Some with what the Golden State Warriors run with that high extended triangle that they run. We're running a little bit of that too to get shooters open against with Shaq. But they're overloading Shaq in the post so much that it really didn't matter because we can't even. You don't even get to see it because they double team Shaq so immediately. You don't even get to see the other part of the offense. As soon as Shaq gets the ball in the post, they're just sending like 2-3 guys at him. It's ridiculous. Man, I can't wait to see Chamberlain, what he's going to look like. Let's take a look here at, oh my God, Trae Young, man. Oof, look at that, 2 for 13. He was just chucking up threes tonight, man. That just killed this team. He had 12 assists, but man, all them dang on threes, man. That just killed your team, dude. Jalen Johnson showed up. He had a good game, but just, man, when your point guard's out there chucking up shots, it's hard to get your offense going. Let's go ahead and take a look here at some of the standouts here. Keegan Murray played great. Let's take a look at some of his highlights. Nice little inside paint post assist. Look at that, moving without the ball. Schroeder played good. 11 points by Schroeder, 8 assists. Malik Monk, look at that backcourt. The backcourt went basically almost, the backcourt putting up Magic Johnson numbers combined. 22 points, 8 assists for Schroeder, 7 for Monk. Then you got to factor in Ellis. Those are like all three. Those are Magic Johnson numbers combined. All those guys together. Man, this is a pretty formidable team so far. But this is the first game of the season. We'll see how it goes. Let's take a look here. Porter didn't really play too well. He had his shots, but he missed quite a bit. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and take a look here at Shaq, man. That's the real story. Out of the triangle. There's a double team again. We can't run the offense because they're just, see that? You don't even get a chance to see the offense run because they double team so quickly. I got inside pass to Porter. McDermott open. That's just a good one-on-one defensive play. There's another weak side. There's that kick out to Keegan Murray. That was that baseline cut I was trying to talk about, but I couldn't even get it to go. It was so easy. Look at that. That was an offensive rebound kick out right there. Inside post pass. Look at that. Shaq looking around. Look at Shaq just looking around for the open man. Nice little jump hook out the glass. Diesel was just dominant, man. 51, man. Olajuwon came out and put 41 and 15. Diesel, you know how Shaq be, man. Shaq be taking stuff personal, man. He's like, oh, no, man. I can't let Dream outdo me. Mr. Olajuwon can't outdo me. You always call him Mr. Olajuwon. No, bro. Okay, I gotta go out there and do more. Barbecue chicken, baby. Barbecue chicken. So that's the story for Team Diesel as they start their season off 1-0. No injuries. Everybody's healthy. And the Diesel is in the house, y'all. Diesel ain't playing. Diesel ain't playing. So let's see who's up next, guys. Let's go to the daily view. And it's time for Julius, the doctor. Irving. Take it. Oh, this gonna be good. This gonna be good, y'all. Yeah, it's gonna be some highlights in this one. Julius Randle going against two Juliuses. Julius versus Julius. We got Russell Westbrook at the backcourt. We got Rui Hachimura at the small forward. We got Dr. J playing up front. For those that may have missed the roster reveals, I already went down on how I got everything set up. And if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, you can check that out in my NBA Legends Ultimate Showdown playlist on my channel. Go ahead and hit that up. And, yeah, guys, I will see you for this matchup coming up here very shortly. This is going to be fun. This going to be wide open basketball right here. Because with Dr. J at the power forward spot and Julius Randle, it's just going to be up and down, man. Just going to be up and down. It's going to be a good one. So I will see you for that one coming up shortly, guys. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you soon. Peace.